have a target of planting 20 million trees in the next 10 years. That is what we believe we can contribute to the climate fight. But to make it a bigger movement, we have been knocking on the doors of government for the past 2 months, calling for a national tree planting day, because we cannot succeed with piecemeal approaches. We have to be radical in the way we address this thing. We have to be very creative in the way we go about it. I see representatives of the great king of Ashanti, Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, represented here, the Queen Mother of Uganda and other Queen Mothers from Ghana. I know that the great king has a mission of planting about 100 million trees. I know that the king of Achim Ebuakwa, Osajifo Amweti of Oripenin, also wants to plant about 20 million trees. The Green Republic Project wants to plant 20 million trees in the next 10 years. I've spoken to some mayors who also want to plant 100,000 trees in the cities, around the country. What we are saying at the Green Republic Project is this: we have to be creative, else this fight is getting nowhere. And so we're saying, and humbly calling on the leadership of African countries, that we start observing national tree planting days in our respective countries. In Ghana, we are close to 30 million people. If we have a day, it should not be a holiday. The first Saturday, for instance, in July every year is the rainy season in Ghana. If from the president to the ordinary Ghanaian, we move out and say that this is our common fight, we are going out on this day, each Ghanaian should plant a tree. If we go out there from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. that day, and even only 2 million Ghanaians come out, and each plants 3 trees, just 3 trees, how many trees would we have planted in a single day? Not even a day, in about 4 hours. And we keep knocking on the doors of the state, wanting this to be done. And I would like to call on all leaders here that the climate fight is not one that can be won with lip service. It is about time we got real. It's about the time the church, for instance, gets involved. We've had the privilege of working with the Church of Pentecost, for instance, in Tema, where I had the opportunity to preach. I'm not a preacher man, but that day I had the privilege of speaking to the church. And I told them, I'm a Christian too. My Bible tells me that we need to take dominion over the earth and replenish the earth and subdue it. And yet what we have done is to watch on for the beautiful things that God created destroyed. And we are active members in that destruction. And so what is the church doing about holding that sacred promise that we claim to have from our Maker? What is our role? Are we only armchair Christians warming the pews in our churches? The time has come for all of us to rise up and take common action. What does it take to plant a tree, for instance? We are focusing on trees. What does it take to plant a tree? And that's why we need this national tree planting days in Africa. And I hope that we'll all take it along and make our respective countries and continents